Oh, nothing like getting a face full of spider webs first thing in the morning. It's much easier on the mountain bike than it is on the gravel bike. Well, morning guys. Oh, here I am out for another ride. Yeah, I think that was hard work. I'm out here at Cadaba Mountain Bike Park, and I'll be staying away from the Pig Grin Trail. I'm taking the Marin out on its first real gravel ride since I've owned it. I've done a bit of gravel from here and there with it around town and that, but so I'm going to be heading from Cadaba Mountain Bike Park at Promiseland out to Booyal and back along Swenson Road. So it's a forestry road. It's not a bad road. Gravel all the way, and yeah, except a little bit here. I've just got a little bit of bitumen. Oh, it is so hot and humid too because we had rain over the weekend, and I'm going to get going because the mozzies and the midgies are moving in, guys. Well, like I said, a little bit of bitumen, not much. It's Kelly Kamut giving me the directions. Hope she doesn't go on strike like she did on my hike along the Bicentennial National Trail. Yeah, like I said, it's very humid. We had a lot of rain on Friday night and Saturday. I think we had about 150 mil. That's what's that, 6 inches in old speak. So very steamy today. Plenty of fluids with me, some snacks, and I'm going to head out along the avocado trees. Yeah, I've been trying to get out and do this ride for over a week now, but shit happens, you know, life gets in the way. And we've had a bit of rain, so but it's good to be out here finally. It's good to be back on the bike, I tell you. Absolutely loving it. It's killing me, but I'm loving it. It's really nice riding out this way. I should come out here more often, you know. I can't remember last time I rode along Swenson's Road. It's been a long time, I think. Good night scrub trip was the last time. Oh, it's going back some years now. So this is where I stuffed up on my very first bike touring trip on the Kona. My very first attempt to head down to Brisbane via the Brisbane Valley Rail Trail. Yeah, kind of didn't work out as planned. Anyway, that's all right. I got down there eventually. Whew. So health-wise, things are vastly improving. Each week I'm able to ride more and more, which is good, increase my distance. The reason I've come out here is not just to do a good gravel ride, but to also tackle some hills. It's quite undulating. They're not massive hills, but enough to keep this old fella honest. And yeah, just to get a bit of fitness on hills. The weight's going down, which is good. I've lost about 4.5 kilos now. Slowly but surely going down. And I'm not really dieting. I'm just trying to ride as much as I can, so 4 or 5 times a week. And I'm largely off the alcohol. I still have a little dribble of red now and then, and a couple of beers. Mainly drinking non-alcoholic beer. But by and large off that, onto cereal again for breakfast, and off the bread. I'm a big toast eater for breakfast, I am. Yeah, so by and by it's all going good. And so the other great news health-wise is I met with my oncologist last week, actually the week before, and I am still 100% cancer-free. All my organs are functioning normally, so there's been no damage from the chemo or radiation to my organs, so I'm happy with that. So more reason to get back on the bike and get it all happening. This is absolutely fantastic through this section. It's all been graded. Just over there is the what used to be the old ISIS branch line that runs from Cadauba through up to Wallaval, I think, and then across to Delarnell. It's been reclaimed by ISIS Sugar Mill, and it's being used as a cane line now. At least it's getting used. I think you can still ride along it, but with a beautiful road like this, I can't see the point really. Well, here we are on turning onto Marule Road, and this is about the turnaround point. No stump, but I'll just sit down here. Oh, there's a rock pile up here. I'll squat on that. Oh. I think I'm going to have to get myself some insulated bins. Well, it's time to get a wriggle on. The mozzies, the midgies, and either march flies or horse flies are starting to move in, so time for me to move out. That was a nice ride, that. Do it all again on the way home. Alright guys, there's not a lot of difference between the trip out here and the trip back, so what I'll do is I'll catch you all when I get back to the car. Well, we made it. Finally made it back. I was really struggling over that last 6 kilometres, but yeah, still got a bit of fitness to go as far as hills go. Anyway, it's all right. I'm in no rush. I'll get there. I was thinking that I'd come out here to Cadalba once a week, either on the mountain bike and do some of the easy trails, or just do a 20-kilometre return trip to start with along Svensson Road, just to get the hills, because there's not a lot of hills in Bundaberg, unless you sort of, what ones we do have are very short. But I was going to have a coffee, but instead I'm going to have a soft drink or a fizzy drink. So that'll be the title for today's video: gravel roads and fizzy drinks. Oh. So just a couple of things before I go. I have to say how impressed I am with the Marin. For a budget bike, it rides really well, and especially with the Continental Terra Speed gravel tyres on it. They're a brilliant tyre. They handle really well. A lot of compliance in them, and I have to give a big thumbs up to the Tennis Armour inserts. They just add a different world to the wheel and the tyre and the comfort.